Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, an important word from our sponsor, a brand new product that I just switched to. We just got in the brand new extra card holder Pro. Alex, tell him what it does.
Larger capacity, all-metal button and mechanism, and because it's all-metal now, they have a lifetime warranty.
Got mine.
I always get compliments for this wallet, guys. Seriously, check it out. We have the best discount, 40% off to you guys. Get it. Gifts, friends, family, they're going to love it, and it supports the Angry Joe Show. Yep. So, in AJS News, lot of video games. A lot of video games left. KCD2 has been amazing. Please be patient as I work through it. Haven't gotten much time over the weekend. Well wishes for Mittens. And meanwhile, there's so much stacking up. You got Avowed coming. You've got Yakuza coming. We're going to plan to play all of it. We played a little bit of Civilization, so stay tuned for that Angry Impressions video. But it's all good problems to have. We love having you here. And, yeah, let's march through it together here and on Twitch. So, Alex, what the hell else has been going on in gaming news part 2?
Back in TV land, one of the TV shows that we all loved it. It was Twisted Metal.
I thought you were going to say Knuckles.
Oh, yeah. that.
None of us liked it.
No, and we got a lot of shit for that. That's one of, I think, our most downvoted videos because we were very hard on it.
I'm sorry, I wanted to see cars in Twisted Metal. That's so hard to...
It's a love story.
Did we rate it
cars.
like a 2 out of 10 or something like that? We are the only ones in the world that hate Twisted Metal. Here's why is what I titled the video because we were getting downvoted so much.
It's true.
Yeah.
Look, I'm always going to be honest with people. I don't care enough to lie to you, and I didn't like it.
No, yeah, and I love that, you know, so as long as we give a detailed explanation of our opinions, most of our audience are like, I get it, man. I respect your opinion. I loved it, and you guys hated it, but at least you said why you did.
Yeah, the best part was like at the end where you actually got the car fight. I was like, that's cool. But
yeah, the car fights were all right. And I was like, basically by the end, I was like, okay, maybe season 2 could be better. I don't have a whole lot of faith, but now that we're actually getting to the tournament, maybe. So apparently the trailer's out.
Trailer's out.
So we'll probably do a trailer reaction for it. But basically, to sum it up, it is a video game, TV show, one of the only things on fucking Peacock. Was it on Peacock?
Yes, it's on Peacock.
That is hilarious because I literally just restarted my Peacock subscription.
Why?
Because like as we were waiting for news on Mittens, we needed to just watch a bunch of trash TV, and there was these episodes of a series called Snapped where it's like women in relationships just fucking go crazy and kill people. And there's some wild ass stories.
The man didn't do the dishes.
And so I went on Amazon, and it was either $15 to watch a whole season, each season, and there's like, Joe, you know how many seasons of Snap there are of women killing men in relationships? There's like 35 seasons.
Let it be a warning to all of you.
20 episodes in each. Don't piss off your woman.
Do the dishes.
Yeah, and so, I was like, well, if I did the math, then it was like, $13.99 for 1 month. So I was like, I'm going to do 1 month.
No, you get $15 for a lifetime of Peacock. I don't know why you want to waste money on that, though.
Right. No, apparently Peacock has this stupid fucking thing where it's like $7, $8 for ads. Who the fuck gets a service with ads?
They're all doing that.
They all
now,
do that. Yeah. So you have to do the $13, $14 one, which is what I did for 1 month. And then we were watching through the Snapped, and we were like, man, this was better. Early seasons were better. Like it's an hour for each episode, 45 minutes for commercials and stuff without commercials. But just all the things are just stretched out. So I was disappointed. But I guess at least I got it up for, what is it? When does this come out? But anyways, Axel. They put Axel in the fucking trailer. It's fucking crazy. I didn't think they'd do it. I'm actually getting excited for this.
You think that's all like end stuff though, because we got all the cool stuff.
All right.
That was all the end.
I would be fucking pissed if it's another like, oh, you need to drive a whole season to
Bait
get
and
to
switch.
the tournament.
Or the tournament doesn't end that one. Like, it's like half a tournament. Yeah, summer 2025. So actually, I'm going to cancel my Peacock until it comes out. There's no need to spend $15 a month.
Yeah,
There's
that's the only way you're gonna improve the show with me. It's like have more cool scenes with the cars and have it be about that.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the characters doing hijinks and stuff on the outside.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. I think some of it was humorous. I don't think any of the action was particularly that good. And so it's like it was a below average.
I think I did get to watch. Okay, I'll give it this. I got to watch MacGruber, which I finally saw.
Yeah, you finally saw it.
I finally saw MacGruber, and I was watching it, and I'll tell you, the first like 35 minutes, I was
stupid.
like, I fucking hate this movie. This is so stupid. Why does Joe like this stuff? And I'm mad at the movie, but as the movie goes along, it somehow got me. It's so fucking dumb and stupid that it somehow works a little bit by the end.
Yes.
I hate it.
You know when you've stayed up for like 2 days, like you don't get
You
a good night's
start
sleep,
getting
and you start
delirious.
delirious and everything's
Yes.
funny.
Yeah.
That's where you need to be to watch MacGruber, and then it's a 10 out of 10.
Okay, here's where I got my money's worth. Then I also watched Conclave.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
I
it
really
was
like
fucking
Conclave.
crazy. Yeah, the reveal at the end is pretty big, and I'm pretty sure that'll piss a lot of people off. I was like, wow, this is really great. I'm gonna recommend this movie to my mom. She's like super religious. And then when the end, I was like,
Never mind.
I don't think I'll. But it doesn't matter because it was like such compelling performances. These are actors at their top. I totally saw what you meant. And I was like, man, when you're watching it, you're just in that world. You're like a bishop yourself. You know the ranks, Joe?
It's the hat
Hierarchy.
system.
It's
The bigger hats.
The bigger the hat,
the
the more-
deacons, priests,
The deacon has
bishops,
been lit.
archbishops, the cardinals, and then the pope.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Anyways, yeah.
So,
Priest, daddy, father. Like,
So yeah, the Twisted Metal 2 trailer's out. Go and check that out. It looks like this time we're getting cars, guns, explosions, and a tournament instead of falling in love with this chemistry. I didn't fucking find it compelling, and being in this one store the whole time, and you know,
I honestly do give a lot of credit to the trailer. It does look good, but it being on Peacock, and I don't think it's going to have a lot of budget to do all the high action stuff that I want.
I tried to look up what are the
it's probably
Peacock
not.
originals, and I can't find anything compelling.
they don't need originals. They've got The Office and Friends and all those. And you know, some people have watched The Office like 45 times.
Yeah.
It's like their version of therapy, and they just leave
Parks
it on.
and Rec.
Parks and Rec is great. I
It
mean,
is.
there's a bunch. So it's like that's how Peacock makes their money. They already made the shows. They don't have to make new ones. All right, last thing, and then we're done talking about it. The problem with Twisted Metal, ultimately, it'd be like seeing a Jurassic Park movie where it's about some guy I don't care about, meet some girl I don't care about, and then they fall in love, and the dinosaurs are in the last 30 seconds of the fucking movie.
Yes.
And that is what the Twisted Metal show is
the
about.
problem we have.
And then so that's the problem. But okay.
But people
Agreed.
liked that part, I guess. They liked that. But now we're all about to culminate in season 2 because we're getting where we
Allegedly.
wanted. Y'all
Allegedly.
have a
Allegedly.
lot of character
You don't
development.
know that.
Now I don't know that.
Yeah. All right. This week, PlayStation State of Play happened. We watched it. Was actually surprisingly decent. There was a lot of
thought it
A
was
lot of cool indies that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, and so Saros is House Mark's next game. They're the people who made Returnal, so that one's going to be interesting. There was one that we got the official Metal Gear Solid release date. Same
one that had Annihilation in the title and then looked interesting.
Borderlands 4
Tides.
got its release date confirmed.
Man, like we were supposed to be, like that was supposed to be a big one. Randy was like, "Oh man, we gotta love this. Is gonna be a highlight of the show," and we were like, "Oh yeah, Borderlands was showing off,
Randy,
right?"
don't you have more information? I do, Randy. Here's it when it's released.
Randy,
Well,
get Randy,
no.
Randy.
Show me the bad guy, because if it's like your last one, I'm not interested in your game. Onimusha Way of the Sword got a new trailer. Tides of Annihilation is one you were
That one.
talking about. It's like, it's in London, like post-apocalyptic London, and Stellar Blade meets Elden Ring. They're describing it with all of the different buzzwords, but looks pretty interesting. Days Gone the not getting a sequel. It's getting a remaster instead.
Days Gone remaster. What?
It's fun. I haven't finished it, but it's fun.
Remaster.
Yeah.
That's the one that needed a remaster. Okay.
Yeah. And then
Midnight.
Yes, that's the one that we all really, really liked. What is it called?
Midnight Run. Midnight something.
Yeah, Liza P. DLC
Yes!
got announced. I'm very excited for that one. Stellar Blade gets a Nike crossover. And so if you thought that Stellar Blade didn't have enough boobies and butts, holy shit.
More boobies.
Watch the rapid fire. Actually, I jokingly said that, put the Nike stuff in there, and they're like, oh, we heard you. We're actually going to do that now. So it's going to be even more.
Got it.
Yeah. Shinobi side-scroller. Metal Eden is that sci-fi first-person shooter that looks really interesting.
There's another one that didn't really hit for me. It was like Devil May Cry looking kind of thing.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, the Chinese Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy, little cross with everything.
Yeah, that's not one that I was super excited about. And then the one you were talking about is Midnight Walk. It's the stop motion.
Yes.
Looks really creepy, Tim Burton-esque. That one looks like a ton of fun. So pretty successful state of play. They didn't. We didn't even know the date until like 2 days before.
Yeah.
But it was actually a pretty good one. I think we put out a video for that one.
Yeah,
I
we
love
put out a
watching it, so check
video.
that one out.
I was really surprised though. Just browsing on other people's opinions. Oh, this is the worst one. I was like,
This is not the worst one.
what the fuck is that?
We've
Man,
watched
am I
some.
losing my fucking mind? It's probably
Yes.
who knows.
Yes,
it might
we
just be
are.
Xbox fanboys, or just like hyped up and trying to shit on anything that has to do with PlayStation. I guess I don't know.
We've watched a lot of state of plays, and there's been some
Yeah,
dog shit state of plays in the past, and this one.
this is what you should be excited for.
Yeah.
New IPs. Now, we don't know whether they're going to be successful and take off and generate, franchises and be good games and stuff, but the potential is there. There were some misses, obviously, still in there, but, that's why we didn't say it was the greatest one of all time. It was just a good one.
Yeah.
Since a lot.
If I leave one of these things excited about a game that I didn't know about or didn't know when it was going to come out, then it's a win for me. Liza P. DLC
Yes, I was about to say Liza
was
P.
enough to do all that stuff. All right, we got a first look at Karl Urban in Mortal Kombat 2. Remember that first one?
Yeah.
Well,
I
man.
love Karl Urban,
Yep.
and man pays
I don't
respect.
know how to feel about this. I'm
Okay.
not impressed.
Let me see the picture here.
It's all right.
Yeah, there it is. Oh,
There one?
right there. Yeah, right
This one?
there. Yep, that poster.
Oh,
Right?
yeah, we need a different. We need
Like,
more. It's hard to tell off of a fake movie poster, in the thing, but whatever. Initial impressions is Karl Urban kind of doesn't seem like a Johnny
He
Cage to me,
doesn't.
but who knows? He's a great actor, and he can potentially do a good job with it.
Well, I just hope we get some more Cole in his family.
Yeah.
I want
Cole,
to see.
He really cares about Cole.
I really love that actor. He's very active on Twitter. Well,
That's
when
why
Twitter,
I said Cole, though.
wow.
Like, he's great,
He's a
but
really
I'm
cool
saying
guy,
the character
but
Cole
the character,
with the family, with
everybody,
literal plot armor.
even fans of that actor is like, okay, no, yeah, but no more Cole. This importance on Cole, the literal plot armor character. where
His power is plot armor.
Oh, come on.
He gets beat up by everyone, but he beats up Goro.
It's like the very thing
Come on.
that movie license games used to do wrong, where they don't understand that the fucking thing can stand on its own. You don't need to bring in something new and know so that there are vehicles to look into the world or something like that. Or the directors and writers are like, we're bored with this material. Why we people want to just see the same stuff they've always seen? It's like, shut the fuck up. That's why we want to see it, because it's fucking good, and now we're going to get a movie of it. But so...
Do you remember that movie was rated R? And there was like no real good kills or blood or anything, and we actually didn't see a lot of the fights because they were done off screen, and we didn't get to see a tournament. And I don't know what the fuck they were doing in that movie.
Yeah,
But they gotta get the tattoo.
I'm far more willing.
Why come you don't have tattoo?
Well, you need a tattoo.
Yeah,
It flies
That
off. and
sucks
goes to you.
because I wonder what it's like for that actor. It was like, God, everybody hates me as Cole, and
Well, I don't think people hate
I'm
him.
playing a character that
yeah,
I
'cause-
know is unpopular. Maybe he's like, hey, can I have a glorious death in the next one? That would be awesome, kind of thing.
I think he's just thrilled he gets to make a second movie because so many people don't get that sequel opportunity when your first movie sucked, and the first movie sucked. And it didn't make any, I don't think it made any money either because it was a rated R movie that was
they didn't capitalize on the rated R.
Yeah. And so I'm just hoping that the only chance, because we are for sure going to see it, is that they've learned. Yeah. But in our opinion, in our experience, people don't typically learn, right? There's like they're going to be exactly like you said. It's like, no, I don't want to write. I want to write my own thing. And it's like, bro.
Having an original character with the powers that he does be the main character for this new franchise, awful decision. It should have been, honestly, I'd have been like Johnny Cage. That would have been awesome. So I am way more willing to see Karl Urban's interpretation on Johnny Cage. Even though it may not seem immediately like he's a Johnny Cage, I'm going to give him the chance because we gave Cole a chance, and so he deserves at least that.
Give Cole a chance. We'll see.
No. Worrying news in graphics cards. There are some reports saying that the 5090 Founders Editions graphics cards may be prone to melting power connectors.
Oh, Jesus.
This is, again, we're seeing more pictures of people online showing it. Some PC builders are saying that they've tested many cards and that they're not able to repeat it. But some of the melting from last time in the 40 series happened weeks or months later where there were enough people that some people should be worried. If you're spending $2,000 on a graphics card, check on it because you do not
make sure you upgrade your power supply.
Yeah, and
I think a lot of people just buy the card and they don't do anything else. Make sure them cables, got to make sure the power supply can handle it, and then they're like, what the fuck happened? Damn, bro. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, if you start smelling burning plastic, turn it off. And because fortunately, some of the people are saying that the graphics cards aren't damaged if you catch it early. But honestly, if things are melting,
you should be able to catch it.
Yeah, you should be able to catch it. But be careful. Being an early adopter can be a problem with some of these things. There were problems in the past. So
I'm kind of. I think me and Alex were kind of in the market, kind of dipping our toe in, looking for the right deal, looking for the right card
I want
to upgrade. Yeah.
Wait.
But we're not buying from scalpers, and we're not fucking. We're gonna kind of wait a little bit, see what the hell's going on.
Or if AMD gets off their asses and starts to actually compete. But I mean, we'll see. We've got a little while there. They've got.
I think that the TIs are coming out on the 20th, so that's in 3 days, and then another version of the card in March. So plenty of different versions and stuff for people that want to do the research.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of melting graphics cards, Crysis 4 has been put on hold.
And if you don't know, the TI is the faster, more upgraded version. What is it?
Crysis 4 was put on hold.
What?
Yeah, so
I didn't even know we was getting a Crysis 4.
Crytek has cut 15% of its workforce. It's just saying that they're going to be focusing on other things, focusing mainly on...
well, now I don't got to upgrade the graphics card.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because Crysis 4, you would need to upgrade your graphics
Everything.
card.
They're shifting developers to Hunt Showdown.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
They haven't played it.
Yeah.
Nice.
With the new
update from
Post
Malone brought that money, and they're like, all right, let's go back.
But
good for that community. I kind of still want to play it, but there's just so much right now.
Absolutely not.
So
not right now. I'm too busy.
Yeah. April maybe. I think April was looking like a
March is a little dead, but that'll be the rest of these games in
Monster
February.
Hunter technically comes out right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So there's tons of stuff.
Okay.
But so Crytek put Crysis 4 on hold. It was going to melt all over PCs anyway, so it gives us full time to upgrade.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Marvel Rivals was in the news this week.
Marvel
Gambit's
Rivals,
out.
Gambit.
You wish. So they were going to do rank resets when the second half of Season 1 starts, and people hated that.
Second half of Season 1, a rank reset in the middle of a season?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and you and a million people also said that and told them, and immediately they're like, okay.
We're just checking.
We heard. We heard
feedback.
You.
Our bad.
So they've decided to not do it. And it's just a good example of video game companies making decisions letting the consumers know that they're going to make these decisions, giving an opportunity for them to get feedback.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly negative feedback, and they're like, okay, heard you. We're not going to do that. And things, especially since grinding competitive in Marvel Rivals is one of the most miserable experiences you can possibly happen because, again, for no fucking reason at all, there's no placement matches. None. And there's no reason for it. Put placement matches in there.
I just play for fun.
I know. It is so much like I played some last week, just
we play for fun.
For casual, and we were just doing like the most dumb team comps, and it was so much more fun. But even when you get into Diamond, it sucks. So
yeah, when you get serious, it sucks.
Yeah. So they've come back on that, and we'll just have to see. Still no word on your Gambit dude. But
soon.
Yeah. All right.
As far as March, I don't see much in March. There's WWE 2K25. Which
you can check out the My City.
There's
see how much you could spend on.
Assassin's Creed Shadows comes out
else.
March 20th.
Yeah.
And then Atomfall, that interesting looking one, that's kind of like a BioShock feel to it, March 27th. But other than
isn't
those
there a major Game Pass release in March too as well? Is that?
I think you wanted to check out the first Berserker Kazan.
Oh, I'm very
That's
excited.
At the
that
end.
was a lot of fun. I beat the demo. I was
end.
like, I didn't think I could.
Yeah,
that one. But okay, yeah. What do I got? I got some news stories here. I got gross. I'll save that one for last. I have Saber Interactive head honcho pulled a wild stunt to nab the Halo Combat Evolve remaster contract, basically telling Microsoft he'd do the job for free. Then apparently ultimately squeezed the publisher for millions.
What?
Wait, what? That's hilarious. Saber CEO Matthew Karch recently regaled journalist Stephen Totilio with the tale of landing the contract for Combat Evolved Anniversary, which include a lot of absurd business shenanigans. So basically, he told Microsoft that Saber would do the remaster for free. He said, I said I'd do it for free because it's Halo, Karch told the journalist. It's the biggest franchises in the world at the time. I said, it's like putting a Harvard diploma on your wall. Everyone in the world is going to want to work with me after they see that I've worked on this last Halo game, and it's going to open up doors. So I'll suck it up, and I'll do it as a loss. And then apparently Microsoft basically said to that, no. You have to pitch a number. Well, because Karch's offer might have sounded like a deal to them, they don't really want an unpaid studio handling one of their most legendary things. I guess they thought that this is probably not a good idea.
$20.
Even though he's literally willing to do it for free, they were like, all right. So let's see. So Karch sent a new pitch number, raising the number from 0 to $4 million. Now, I'm not a mathematical genius, but it seems like that's quite a lot more. But he said he would do it for a lot cheaper. Anyways, Saber got the job, and they released Halo Combat Evolved for the Xbox 360 back in 2011. And so, all those times that we, you and me, if there's like a license for a board game or like movies that y'all guys want to be in, we'll do it for free. That's a legit thing in video game spaces too.
Just fly me over and give me something to eat.
There
Done.
you go. Yeah, Joe will be in your movie, and he will.
But
die.
I need a glorious
He
death.
will die in your movie.
That's it.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool. And then in kind of gross news, we have the exact. Apparently, somebody discovered that there was a nude code. So back in the old days in gaming, Joe, see what happened was it was pixels, and there were horny dudes, and there weren't that many of us.
There used to be horny dudes?
Yeah, there was horny dudes, and apparently there's a nude code for Smurfette in 1984. What the hell? Get out of here.
I'll put the picture right here.
If you're a teenager in the 1990s, it seemed like every single gaming magazine had one holy grail, the Tomb Raider nude code. You remember that? I remember it. Anyways, but apparently other games there was one code that was 4 decades old. So a much older nude code. Apparently it involved Smurfette. So like the original, and she's always had a very weird community around her. So, are you gonna put the picture up here, Joe?
Yep.
Don't do this. They actually included the picture here. Content
It's
warning.
pixelated.
It's a naked pixel Smurf, and let's see.
But is she even really a Smurf, though?
Yeah, we thought the nude codes in games dated back to the original Tomb Raider, but we found a functional one in Electronic Games way back in 1984.
Well, you can find out on June, or what is it? July? That's the only movie coming out that summer.
That's the only good movie coming out.
So the game in question is Smurf Rescue in Gargamel's Castle, and on the letters page 1, Enterprising Soul shares their discovery. The contribution is not named, so our hero must remain unknown. Our hero. So the guy who figured it out. Anyways, so he says there's a way to keep Smurfette's dress off until your energy runs out. No notes on that part. You need the roller controller or 2 joysticks plugged into one port through a Y adapter. Standing on the skull and pushing one joystick down and the other up, Smurf gets lower and lower. When he disappears, the lady does her striptease act. Smurf will reappear at the top of the screen. And as you can see from this image, if you squint, there's... You can't
Kids
see.
nowadays have no idea. They're like, excuse me, you went through what to look at 2 pixels that are not...
It's 2 pixels that are blue instead of 2 pixels that are white. Really? Hey, man, this is video game history. I have to cover it. 1984? Jesus, that's the year I was born. So you gotta fucking... I was a baby. I was 1 year old when these motherfuckers were out here trying to do nude codes on Smurfette. That is hilarious. So, yeah, though it seems like a set of inputs leads to an apparently naked character, so it fits the definition of nude code, though it's more kind of like a little bit of a glitch.
How would you find that out?
I have some desperate ass OGs out there, some motherfuckers. What the fuck? Well, because there was always a glitch that would lower it, I guess, and so some people would try to find a way to manipulate it to keep it lowered.
Than porno thing.
So, yeah, good to know.
You'd have better, like, you could just draw 2 circles and like put 2 dots in there and be like, that is a better representation of like the nude female form.
I don't think you.
Here we have Rich Stanton puts it best. He says, "Now we know the exact year we all left God's light." Anyways, and so on. That's where we're gonna end.
God.
Smurfette nude codes back in 1984, y'all. Horny dudes from the beginning of time.
If they saw a screenshot of Stellar Blade, any screenshot from Stellar Blade in 1984,
explode.
What?
It would explode in many ways. Anyways, we got an excellent exploding good deal for you. I'm not good at transitions. Hey,
up to 40% off.
Up to 40% off. Check out like a lifetime warranty.
The Pro. Boom.
Yeah.
Guys, check it out. And we got the best deal on it. So if you wanted to upgrade, lifetime warranty, metal mechanisms to make sure that you are good to go for the longest time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us. Subscribe, support the show in the ways that you deem, and we're going to have a lot of fun this week on streams and playing tons of games. So come hang out with us, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.